Morning, you guys. I'm super excited because I get to read our first book about the rainforest. This is my favorite time of the year too, just like Miss Branson said, because we get to learn so much. So I'm super excited today. We're going to read our first book. And this is actually a nonfiction book, which means that it has more facts than it has a story. So we're going to learn real things that are actually about the rainforest. So I'm going to switch my camera over so you can see the book just a little bit better. All right. So we are reading Learning About the Earth Rainforest. And this is by Colleen Sexton. So she is the person that wrote the book. And before we open up the book, look at how beautiful this is. So this is actually a picture of a rainforest. And do you see all the greens and all the leaves and the trees? I see water. Is there anything else you see that I'm not mentioning? Think about that for just a second. What can you see in these pictures? What do you think might be behind some of these trees or some of these leaves? Interesting thoughts. All right, let's open it up. We've got the title page right here. This is called a table of contents, and it just tells us what we're going to be learning about in the book in case you need to find a specific page that things are on. All right, rainforests are thick jungles with tall trees, more than 80 inches, which is 203 centimeters of rain falls in the rainforest every year. Guys, that much rain is taller than I am by like a lot. Some rainforests get as much as 260 inches. That's 660 centimeters of rain per year. That's over three times as much. That's a lot. Most rainforests grow in the tropics. This area circles the middle of the earth like a belt. So if you imagine the earth, it's kind of round like a sphere. It is like a sphere. And then there's like a little belt that goes all around it, and that is called the equator. And that is kind of where a lot of the tropics are, which are where a lot of rainforests are. Rainforests in the tropics are hot and damp. In some places, it rains 200 days each year. Oh my goodness. 200 days of rain? That's a lot of rain. Rivers flow through rainforests. They carry rainwater to the ocean. Look at this beautiful river. Tropical rainforests grow in layers. The canopy is at the top. The leaves and the branches of tall trees form a roof over the rainforest. So kind of like a house, the canopy is the roof of the rainforest. The canopy keeps most of the rain and sun from reaching the forest below. Interesting. Taller trees sometimes poke above the canopy. Strong winds blow these treetops back and forth. Yeah. The dark and hot understory lies below the canopy. Bushes and small trees make up this layer, so the understory is kind of like the ground. Fallen leaves, branches, seeds cover the forest floor. Huge tree roots grow across the ground. Look at this, you guys. These are tree roots. Isn't that crazy? The rain and heat of the tropics make rainforests grow thick with plants. Vines climb up tree trunks, flowers grow in the sunny treetops. Some plants grow wide leaves to catch rain. I remember someone said something about leaves catching rain. Tropical rainforests are home to more than half of the world's animals. Crocodiles and snakes live near the rivers. Monkeys leap from branch to branch in the canopy. Jaguars creep through the understory. Wow, lots of animals. More than half of the world's animals. Guys, that's a lot of animals. Parrots, toucans, and other colorful birds fly in the treetops. Tropical rainforests are an important resource for people. Fruits, spices, nuts, and other food comes from the rainforest. Scientists make medicines from rainforest plants. That seems pretty important. Food, and it makes medicines too? Interesting. Some people take too many resources from the rainforest. This hurts the rainforest forever. So what it means, you guys, is sometimes people see all that great stuff that makes food and medicine, and then the trees they take can help build houses, but sometimes they take too much, and the rainforest can't grow it back fast enough. Many groups are working to save rainforests. They want to protect the plants and animals that live there. Well, I'm really glad that some people are helping protect the rainforest. All right, And that was the end of our information. This is the glossary, so it says words that we don't know yet, like canopy. We learned that the canopy is kind of like the roof of the rainforest. It says a thick covering of leafy branches formed by the tops of trees. Resource, something that is of value or is useful. So a resource is kind of like food or medicine or materials. Tropics, the hot and wet area near the equator. Understory, the layer below the canopy made up of small trees and bushes. So remember, that's the floor of the rainforest. And then I have some more information in case you want to learn more and go to different websites or find different books. And then the index is where we can find specific pages on things. So let's say I want to see where the flowers are. Flowers are right here, and it says page 14. So I'm going to go back and look. Page 14 has flowers. Pretty cool. So that was our first rainforest book. I hope that makes you super excited. The rainforest is so much fun to learn about, you guys. I'm so excited to learn this with you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.